Hey student, watch this video if you want to learn 3 phrasal verbs with the preposition into. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. It's Monday, or I don't know, maybe you're watching this video on a Tuesday or Wednesday. But right now, it's Monday. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it's your first time here, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. From Monday to Friday, I post daily lessons, 5 lessons a week to help you become a better English speaker. And it's Monday. On Mondays, I usually like to share phrasal verbs, expressions, idioms, these kind of lessons. So if you enjoy this kind of lesson, make sure to hit the like button because then I can create more videos like this one for you. Now let's get down to business. 3 phrasal verbs with into, and guys, there are more phrasal verbs with into, okay? Now the idea here is to make this video short, this lesson short and productive. And all the phrasal verbs that I teach you in these lessons here on my channel are phrasal verbs that native speakers usually use. So that's the purpose of these lessons, okay? So moving on. The first phrasal verb I'm going to use, that I'm going to teach you today, is to bump into. To bump into is when you meet, there are 2 meanings, okay? I'm going to show you the first one. To bump into someone means that you are meeting someone unexpectedly. Maybe you were walking on downtown, okay? You're walking downtown and suddenly you meet a friend, okay? By chance, unexpectedly. So when you get home, you can tell your family, oh, hey, I bumped into Mary downtown. That means you met, you got together with Mary, even for a few minutes. You met Mary for a few seconds, or you met her unexpectedly, by chance, and maybe you had a conversation, I don't know. But the idea here is you met someone, you meet someone unexpectedly, you meet someone by chance. So this is the first example I gave you. Another example here, it's very similar. I bumped into a childhood friend of mine at the supermarket. I hadn't seen her for ages. Okay, so what's the idea here? I went to the supermarket, I'm walking there, shopping, minding my own business, and then bang! I met a friend. I bumped into a friend, a childhood friend. And the best part is that I hadn't seen that friend for a really long time. So I saw that friend at the supermarket. So I bumped into that friend, that old childhood friend, at the supermarket. So I was not planning to meet my friend. I was not thinking of that friend. It was by chance, unexpectedly. If you don't know the expressions by chance or unexpectedly, now is the time to go check what they are, okay? Because when you meet someone by chance, you're not expecting, you're not thinking about it. It just happens, okay? You were not planning, you were not expecting, it just happened. Another example, I bumped into Jack, and Jack should have a capital letter here, but I forgot. Typo mistake. I bumped into Jack at the mall. His wife is pregnant of twins. They're so happy. So I was not planning to meet Jack at the mall, but I was there and bang, I met Jack. I bumped into Jack. So we started talking, and then he told me that his wife was pregnant of twins and that they're very happy. So this is usually what happens when we bump into someone, because it's unexpected, it's by chance. And usually when this happens, we start asking questions. Hey, so how is life? What's going on? I have a video here on my channel that we can that talks about phrases or questions. I'm not sure. I think it's phrases or questions that we can ask when we haven't seen someone for a long time. Yeah, it's questions and answers. What do we usually say in this kind of conversation? You bump into a person, you haven't seen this person for a really long time. What expressions or questions can you usually ask? So make sure to check out that video. Very nice. The second meaning of bump into is to accidentally hit against something, okay? So I don't know if you can see this, but I bumped into my chair. I bent down to get something from the floor, and then I bumped my head right here. I bumped my head into the chair. Oh well, so I accidentally, it was not, there's a, I accidentally hit my head against the chair. And accidentally is misspelled. There's an A missing. So here an example. As I turned around, I bumped my head into the cabinet door. Oh my goodness, today all these spellings are wrong. I probably know why. I used a different computer. I can't use different computers to do work. My typing skills are not sharp. But anyway, so when you hit your head against something or you hit your body against something, but it was not intentionally, it was accidental. So you can also use bump into with this idea. So here another example. Lily is very clumsy. She is always bumping into things around the house. So here I didn't give you a specific object. Why? Because I'm telling you that Lily always does that. Accidentally, not intentionally, okay? She's always bumping into things. She walks around and bang, she bumps into the chair. She walks around and bang, she bumps her head into the wall or something. Very clumsy people. Are you clumsy? I am a little clumsy. Sometimes I bump my head into stuff. Or, yeah, I kind of bump into things a lot. So I am clumsy. Let me know if you are clumsy, my friend. Nice. Now moving on to the next phrasal verb. If you are enjoying this video, how about hitting the like button? That way I know you enjoy phrasal verbs and then I can create more phrasal verbs. Not create more phrasal verbs, but create more phrasal verb videos for you. Anyways, turn into, and just keep in mind that all these phrasal verbs that I am sharing with you have different meanings, okay? Can have more meanings. So I'm always showing you the most important ones. So if by any chance you find a phrasal verb that you know, but in a different situation, it's okay. You can always let me know here in the comments. Hey, it's nice to share. Now, turn into. To turn into means to become something, okay? This is one meaning. Or to make someone or to make something change, okay? Or develop into something different, to transform something. So either it means to become something or to make something or someone change, okay? So here are 4 examples for you. My dream vacation turned into a nightmare. So nightmare is a bad dream, okay? A bad thing, a bad dream. It's the opposite of good dream. So when we sleep at night, we usually have good dreams. Well, we want to have good dreams, but if we have the opposite, it's a nightmare. It's not a good dream, it's a nightmare. You can say you had a bad dream, but you can also use the word nightmare. Now here I'm saying that my dream vacation, let's put this into context. The vacation that I was planning for a long time, the vacation that I always dreamed about, that special vacation that I finally went on, turned into a nightmare, became a nightmare. All right, so that's the idea of this phrasal verb. Another example, an easier example, the witch turned the prince into a frog. Rabbit. So the witch is a bad person, okay? Usually women, they have I don't know how to describe a witch. I need to improve my vocabulary to describe a witch. They are usually ugly. They have a long nose. They wear pointy hats. They have a strange laugh. And they fly on a broom. Yes, they fly on a broom. That's a witch. The witch turned the prince, so she used her magic and she transformed the prince. She turned the prince into a frog. Rabbit. If you don't know what frog is, hey, I just made the sound of what a frog, well, of what a frog usually does, you know. Now, another example, this sofa, this couch, this sofa can turn into a bed. It's so convenient. So here what I'm saying is that this sofa can change. It can turn into, it can become a bed. So that's really nice, you know, because during the day you have a couch And at night, you have a bed. Hey, awesome. So if you have guests, there you have it. And final example, all Harry Potter books. Oh, I know why I made these mistakes. Okay, never mind, editing problems. All Harry Potter books were turned into successful movies. So if I don't know if you know Harry Potter, maybe you do. So the Harry Potter book series, they were books, okay? They were originally books. And then after a few years, they turned into a movie, a very successful movie series, okay? So what happened? This book series became a movie series and it was incredible, extremely successful, okay? If you don't know Harry Potter, oh my God, what happened to you? Go read Harry Potter. Anyway, nice friends, the next and final phrasal verb, and hey, if you enjoy this kind of lesson, hit the like button. The last phrasal verb of tonight is look into. To look into has a few possible ideas, okay? And one of them is to examine the facts about a problem or situation. You are going to verify, you are going to check facts, information about something. It's also used to give the idea of trying to find out the truth about a crime, or when you are in an investigation, you are investigating, you are looking into something. So it has these two possible ideas, not necessarily about a crime investigation, but it also because you want to find out facts about something, usually about a problem or something that you need to solve. And also in a crime situation when you are investigating something, okay? Now, here are some examples. We're looking into buying a new car, but we're not sure which model to pick yet. So here we are thinking, we're examining the facts, considering, we're checking more about getting a new car or not, but we're not sure which model to pick, which model to choose. There's so many possible cars, so many possible brands. So which one? Let's look into this, okay? Let's look into what car we should buy. Maybe we should talk to our friends and to our family to make a good decision, okay? Now, next example, that's more crime related. The police are looking into the crime scene to gather more information. So what are the police officers doing here? They are analyzing, they are examining the crime scene. They are investigating the crime scene. Why? To get more information, to get more information. Okay, this is a very popular phrasal verb that native speakers usually use. In TV series, especially investigation TV series, they use look into very frequently. Okay, and finally, we should look into these reports so that we can figure out why our sales are decreasing. So your sales are going down. So what do? Well, let's look into the reports so that we can understand why the numbers are going down, okay? So this is something that you can say, this is something you can use. This is a kind of situation where you can use this phrasal verb, okay? We should look into the reports. We should examine, check the facts to see what the problem is, because we need to find a solution for the sales. The sales are going down. The sales are decreasing, okay? Excellent, my friends. Your homework for today is simple. You're going to choose one phrasal verb or two phrasal verbs, or the three phrasal verbs from this lesson, and you are going to write two examples in the comments, okay? I really appreciate when you participate. It helps the channel. It helps other people because other people will read your comments and they can learn from your examples. So many people post really nice examples here in the comments. So I really appreciate when you participate. And if possible, share this lesson with your friends because that also helps my channel. It helps more people learn about phrasal verbs and so many other lessons that I post every day for you from Monday to Friday. Thank you so much, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye-bye.